Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to send this message to the Berlin Forum. I commend the government of Germany for its initiative in contributing to the renewal of deliberations on lethal autonomous weapon systems within the Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons, or CCW. The high level of interest by governments in supporting this work in the CCW speaks to the need to continue to sharpen and accelerate our efforts. We're increasingly seeing reports of new weapon concepts and systems being studied, developed, and tested that incorporate autonomy into their critical functions. In the absence of common standards and understandings on how international law applies, we face a risk that we will one day see the operation of autonomous weapon systems that cannot be used in conformity with international humanitarian principles or the dictates of public conscience. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said on several occasions that machines with the power and discretion to take lives without human involvement are politically unacceptable, morally repugnant, and should be prohibited by international law. The substantive consensus achieved last year, including on the adoption of 11 guiding principles, was an important step. Equally important was the agreement on the way forward and the need now to turn to the clarification, consideration, and development of aspects of the normative and operational framework. This should entail the effective operationalization of the guiding principles, including the key principle on the necessity of retaining human responsibility for decisions on the use of weapon systems. There is a real opportunity over the next 2 years within the CCW to move beyond discussion of abstract concept and to elaborate the elements that could comprise an effective normative and operational framework. Narrowing differences on certain outstanding aspects of the legal, technological, and military items on the agenda of the group will be important towards this end. In this connection, I applaud the organizers of this forum for placing a central emphasis on addressing the human role in the use of lethal force. A multi-stakeholder approach will also continue to be vital to this process. Civil society, industry, ethicists, engineers, academics, youth, and activists have all played an important part in bringing us to this point. There is more we can do to enhance efforts to ensure the full and equal participation of women in the process. The United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs remains at the disposal of states to assist their efforts to retain human control over the use of force, in accordance with the Secretary General's agenda for disarmament. I wish you a successful forum. Thank you very much.